everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So, if you hear screaming, no, my children are back. I had a 24-hour break. I took advantage of it. I won't deny that. Let me scoot a little forward here so we can see this look we're going to do today. I think I went a little too dark, but overall, I like it. It's not, like I said, what I was typically aiming for, but it, it is what it is type of thing. So we have 25. Yep, we have 25 shades here in this palette. So that's the first clue. And I will say that it's not the easiest formula to work with a beginner. I like it, but I've played with this formula now for a while. If you're a beginner, it's not going to be that easy. Just because, it's not because of blending or anything, because like it really does blend. And it could be because of tools. Keep that in mind too. But it's more so the pigmentation to this palette. It's kind of unreal, to be honest. It is so pigmented. Now, you definitely could go in with a light hand and build. Keep that in mind. I did not, and I should have, and I just didn't. With the other side, I may go in with a lighter hand on this one, that way you can see it, but then at the same time, I feel like I want to show you the palette in case you do go in with a heavy hand, what could happen, because things could go wrong quickly, to be honest. Alright, now I'm going to use a Sigma E25 now. So the first shade I went into was like a contour, like a pinky taupey color, I guess is what you would say. The second shade I'm going to go into, I'm actually going to put it right above that one, that way you can see, is more pink. So yeah, so we can build up to that purple shade is my thought process here. Whether it was a good thought process or not, I do not know. To be honest, I don't know. Because it kind of got out of hand really quick for me, as far as like how dark it went. But at the same time, I kind of like it because it is so much different than what I am used to doing, I guess. But it is a very pretty color story also. I will say you're going to get a purple look out of this palette also. Like at the end of the day, you're pretty much going to get a purple look some way, somehow. So if you like purple, this palette might be for you. Because you can see how pigmented that is. Now I did, like I said, I did tap it off this time. Had I not of, we definitely would have been in a little bit of trouble. Alright. Where did I put my brush? Or my mirror, I mean. We're going to take that same pinky rose shade, I guess. Yeah, it's a rose. And I'm going to run it along the lower lash line here. You could also pinch the brush if you wanted to get a little more precise. I really didn't care because I kind of wanted this look to be a little messy. Because it is such dark colors, I knew I was playing with dark colors, so I really did want it to be messy. That way, the mistakes, you wouldn't necessarily know if they were meant to be there or if it was just a mistake in your, process of building your look. Which in my case, it was a mistake. So bad of mine. The next shade we're going to go into is this very dark eggplant purple. So yeah, and again, I think I am going to go with a lighter hand this time, just to, maybe I better not. I want to go in with that way you can see what happened. I didn't tap it off this time, but you can see that it does blend. However, wherever you lay it, you will get, you know, the most pigment. But yeah, I was going for a purple look, and I don't know why, because I'm wearing blue. You would think I'd be going for a blue look, but no. I really wanted a purple look for some reason today, and when I saw the palette, I was like, oh yes, you are the one I want to play with. And I think it's because I played with it the other day, and I just really liked it. Like, I liked the look that came out of it. And I actually went out to dinner that night and everything. It was so great. I love my children. I do. With everything in me. Die for them, okay? But every now and then, we need a break. And I needed one badly, so I was so like, yes, you can have them. Take them. Take them to Maryland. Enjoy yourselves. Be good. Listen to Granny and Pop or else type of thing, you know. Is kind of where I was with it. Because they went with their grandparents. My parents. To where I used to live. Well, the state of where I used to live. They didn't go to where I actually grew up as a child. But yeah. So you can see this is a very, I mean, you don't have to go this dark by no means to get this dark of a vampy look. But this palette can definitely give you that kind of look. Now, there's tons of palettes out there and brands that can give you this look, obviously. And that's the fun part about y'all trying to guess what brand this is. Because I'm curious to see like what people's responses are in this. Because there's just so many brands nowadays. So many brands. And it's like, on one hand, it's great. You know, there's always room. There's always different people like different things. So I do understand that, right? But at the same time, I kind of feel bad because then there's brands that go out of business, you know? But they were good brands too. Like, where is Marc Jacobs? I need them back. I'm running low on stuff. I'm just kind of going back to the drawing board here to blend. And I will say that this is a very beautiful coordinated palette when it comes to this stuff. Alright, what other clues can I give you here? The next shade we're going to go into is this one here. Look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous. And I'm going to lay it on the outer portion of my lid and bring it in. you have metallics, you have mattes, and you have a glitter. 2 glitters, I think, in this palette. Let's see. Yeah, maybe one. 1 glitter. So that's not bad, actually. I thought it was more than that, but there's only 1 glitter in this palette, so that's pretty good. Second clue. Metallics, mattes, and 1 glitter. You get 25 shades. Now, it is a bigger palette, obviously, with 25 shades, but the packaging is outstanding. Like, it is so secure. If you're traveling, you're not going to have to worry about it. It's got a huge mirror in it. Okay, the next shade we're going to go into is this shade here. And I'm going to put it on my inner portion of my lid. That lighter purple. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is a really pretty color. I really do like that color. It's one of my favorites in this palette. And we're going to put it on the inner portion of my lid and run it over to the darker one. But yeah, I really, now this is not the look that I created the first time, because I wanted, you know, to play in it again, and I didn't want to create the same look, but it's kind of the same gist. Like I said, you're going to get a purple look. It is what it is out of this palette. But you have a lot of different tones, a lot of different ways of going about it. So, wait, can you see that purple? Is that not beautiful, you all? That light purple shade. I mean, to me, that's just gorgeous. Just my opinion, of course. Okay. Then for inner corner, it's like a, it's right there. It's like a white shade, but it flips to gold. Like a white gold almost. And I'm just going to put it in the inner corner here. Oop, wrong shade. It is very glittery though, but it's not a glitter. It just has a lot of glitter in it. You could get a good bit of fallout, so do be careful with that. Patent motions is going to be your friend, and then try to maneuver it. Spraying it's going to be your friend. Like, there are ways around in which you can make it work though. But look how pretty that is. It's so pretty. I don't want to take it too close, but yeah, it's very, very, very beautiful. All right, then we are going to, then I decided to take that glitter. I'm not really a glitter person, but I decided to take it and just pop it into my, on my, like, in the middle of the lid. And that's the glitter I used right there. So I just picked it up with my finger, and I just popped it right in the middle there to where, like, the 2 shades were, to kind of, like, put them together in a sense, like, melt them together. And I will say that it does, this glitter does sit nicely on the lid. Like, it actually feels like it's melting in a sense. It's really, it's odd to be honest, but it's cool at the same time, because I don't get much fallout out from it, and I like that about it. Now I do get some, I'm not going to deny that, I do get some, but not as much as you think. Now I'm going to take this darker shade here, which is just a little bit dark, more, well, just a different tone really, but it's close to this one here. I'm going to line with this one here I used on the outer corner of my lid. And we're going to line the top lash line and the bottom lash line really quickly. And then we'll do mascara and be done. But yeah, I mean, glitter, like I said, it is not my favorite by no means. But because it is in the palette, I thought, why not use it? And the fact that it kind of does like melt. I mean, you don't want to mess with it too much. I won't lie. Or it will be all over your face. And I did accidentally kind of touch my bottom portion there, which I'm hoping it will just brush away. Hopefully. But yeah, you'll definitely get fallout. But it does, like if you do use your finger, if you guess the palette, and you happen to have this palette, and you use this glitter, it's really nifty how it feels on the actual lid, to be honest with you. Alright, so let me try to get rid of some of the glitter here, if I can, by any means. Okay. I'm just trying to even up this eye look a little bit here. Okay. I think it's probably as good as I'm going to get it, to be honest with you. Just going to blend that out a little bit like that. Then I used the Charlotte Tilbury in Mesmerizing Maroon Metallic to line with today. Because it's more of a red purple, I guess. It's a little different. So, I thought it would look nice with this look. I mean, either one would have worked, but I just went with this one to give it a try. Why not? So I did use quite a bit of these shades in this palette. But yeah, did I give 3 clues? I'm kind of confused if I did that or not. So what did I say? It has 25 shades. You're going to get a purple look, but that wasn't a clue. This is the colors that I'm using out of the palette, so that's what I used for this look. The packaging is nice and sturdy. It's got 1 glitter and mattes and metallics in it. We're going to use the Excessive Black Lancome Hypnose Drama for mascara for the top lashes. I just seen it sitting there and thought, why not? Not my favorite mascara, but hey, we gotta use it up, right? Before it dries out. So, I think you got more than 3 clues out of this palette, but hey, that's alright. But at the same time, like, just this look, like, just this look in general, right? Oops. You could create this with different palettes for sure, or something like it, you know what I mean? And I get that you're not going to find a color story that's not already been done anymore. But that is my point. Either A, something new has to be done, or B, I don't think we need to be buying what we're buying all the time. Because I'm going to tell you, if I save my money, like, don't get me wrong, I completely get excited and enjoy when a new palette comes, right? Or new makeup in general, blushes, bronzers, anything. I get really excited when I see a launch, but it's like, do I need it? Like, no. But am I excited when I get it? Yeah. Do I usually like it? Yes. But the money that could have been saved is unreal. Because I'll be honest with you, like, I own every single one of Pat McGrath's blushes. Do I need all them blushes? No, I don't. Well, some of them I not even touch because they're way too pigmented for me. Yep. So why do I have them? Because they're pretty. I mean, they are, absolutely, but I don't need them. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you could probably create this look with a palette yourself, even if, you know, out of a palette you have. But I'm curious to get to know what palette you think this comes from. Alrighty. And that is the final look, with the exception I have to clean up a mess I made. Go figure there, right? Always clean up the messes I make. I really hope that don't transfer too. It hasn't so far, so I'm hoping it continues to do that, but who knows. The other thing I'd like to report back on, I finally figured out that I do like the Natasha Denona concealers. Not my favorite, but I do like them, and I do think they perform nicely. So this is the final look using this palette. I'll say the packaging is really pretty too. Not only is it sturdy, it is very pretty. So I do like that. If you can hear me clicking on it, a little ASMR. Yep. So I don't like the lips with this, but I was trying to see if I have those kits by Kylie. I was seeing if they were still good. They still smell fine and work fine. I put a gloss on, of course, because let's get real. I am older and I cannot have anything sucking out moisture from my face or lips or anywhere. So, no ma'am. So a gloss did go over, and it don't work really well with that. But even the color doesn't really suit me with this look. But that doesn't matter because it's a beautiful look. Look at that. Look at that middle. I mean, it's so pretty. And I really like, I just like it all together, to be honest. Does it go with my shirt? No. Stepping out of my box. Usually I go with something that's going to match, you know, but I don't know. I just felt purple today. So weird, but I felt it and I needed to do it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. Let me know what palette you think this is. I film it every day. I post every day. I kind of film every day too, but I post every day but Sunday. And down in the comments, let me know what palette you think it is. And if you guess it, I'll send you a free palette, because Lord knows I have enough. I don't need any more because I'm a fool. But I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.